Good evening, friend. Parvin Singh book, Engineering Geology. Third chapter, Geological Work of Natural Agencies. Deposition by wind. Aeolian deposits sediments and particles one picked up by the wind from any source on the surface are carried forward for varying distances depending on the carrying capacity of the wind whenever and wherever the velocity of wind suffers a check for one reasons or another. A part of walls of the wind load is deposited at that place. Factors that commonly result in a check in the velocities of wind includes prominent obstructions such as hills, mountains, forest belts, and also precipitations, rainfalls, and snowfalls. Load daubed by wind in a particular regions may be very small or of a considerable volume. These wind-made deposits may ultimately take the shape of landforms that are commonly referred as aeolian deposits. These are of two main types, dunes and loess. Dunes, these are variously shaped deposits of sand particles accumulated by wind. A typical sand dunes is defined as a broadly conical heap of sand characterized with two slopes on either sides of a medial ridge or crest. In figure here, a typical sand dunes in long sections. This is a long section. Crest, leewards, and wind direction. This arrow indicate the wind direction. So don't forget to make a diagrams with the labeling. A dune is normally developed when sand-laden wind comes across some obstructions, a small bush or raised surface, or even a pre-existing sand heap. The obstructions cause some check in the velocity of the wind, which is compelled to drop some load sand particles along against or over the obstructions. When this process is continued for a long time, so the accumulation sand take the shape of mounds or ridge meetings the definitions of the dunes. In fact, once begun, the sand dunes themselves act as obstructions helping further growth of the dunes. And a typical dune is characterized with a gentle windward side and a steep leeward side meetings at the crest. Sand dunes show great variations in their shape, size, and groupings. Following two fundamental types of dunes are commonly recognized: crescent dunes and sigmoidal dunes. The crescentic dunes. A crescentic dune is characterized with the two slopes in such a way that the windward slope is convex and rises gently between 7 to 20 degrees. It has a well defined crest where from the steep slopes or leeward slopes or downwards slopes starts abruptly. The downwards slopes has two well defined parts, the slip face and the cups or horns. So this diagram, crescentic dunes, windward, crest, leeward, and cusp, cusp, cusp. The slip face start from the crest. It is quite steep, 20 to 30 degree, and is concave. So don't forget to learn to make indication 20 degree, 30 degree means so what percent of degree. So 20, 30 here so describes 50 degree. So write in answer, so make a degree. Okay. Concave in outlines, it has on its two sides projections of the back face almost concave and pointed at the end. The slip face and the horns enclose within themselves the whole part of the dunes where there may be little or no sand and barcans. These are the simplest type of crescentic dunes with a typically half moon shape developed by winds blowing in the same directions for considerable length of times with some change in the direction of wind. The simple outlines of the barcan's half moon shape is destroyed. It is thence convenient to call it a crescent dunes. So a group of barcan, this direction indicate how it form. So a direction of formation arrow indicate group of Barkhan. Sigma. Thank you.